Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. It is now 2:04. So, good afternoon from my time zone. And welcome to my Writing with Matt stream. Today, I am once again attempting world building for my WIP called Unfriendly Black Mutants, which is just the working title. So, what I want to get to today is the factions. So last time I was on the stream, I was discussing with one of my viewers about creating a faction group for creating a couple of groups of factions. And so we're going to talk about that today. While I attempt, and like the description says, the alternative title to this stream is called Maddie Attempts World Building Again, which anyone who knows me knows me as a writer knows that world building is not my strongest suits. But then again, I wouldn't say it's not my strongest suit, but I've done it just unintentionally because I'm more of a pantser than a plotter. In this case, I'm kind of planting, which is, plotter, 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 pantser mixed together. So this one, I'm doing, excuse me, I'm plotting mostly, but I'm more of a pantser as, yeah, for this, I apologize. I am so all over the place. But in general, I'm more of a pantser than a plotter. In this instance, I'm trying to be more of a plotter. Yeah, because I'm so. Um, here's the thing. So when it came to the factions, it happened by accident, and around the time I thought of the idea for the factions, I was on the chat with one of my viewers. And then around that time, I had just started working on the Unfriendly Black Mutants, and it was also the anniversary of Stella in the Spades, which you can find on Amazon, or if you want, I still have the stream for when I did the anniversary stream on my Twitch channel. You can watch that later, and if you need me to keep it for forever, I can have it highlighted to stay on the channel. So that kind of inspired the idea of like having factions. The only difference is like in Stella in the Spades, there's like a unity between the factions, to keep it secret from the student body. But in this aspect, having the factions is supposed to encourage division amongst the students. So one of the factions I have, I'm actually creating the aesthetic board for right now, is the originals. And I made a sentence about them during a word prompt live stream that I did. And so far, the only thing I can say about them is, well, on the last live stream, but then my viewer said, why not call them the originals? So it's like, oh, I kind of like that. But because I'm in the planning stage, it's subject to change. But the originals, they're kind of they're the girls, basically the cliche popular girls. That's the best I can call it. So they kind of run they kind of run the, you know, they kind of run the school. And so, shh, my dog. My dog made me lose my thought. I'm sorry. Yeah, they kind of run the school, and then during the word prompt live stream I had watched, I was word vomiting, basically free writing, and a sentence I have in my folder, which I'm going to show later, was was stating that the originals don't let anyone in that doesn't have porcelain skin. And the leader of the originals, well, the person who you would consider the leader is named Sarah. I don't think she has a last name yet. Let me check my notes. Actually, this is right now all over the place, so I have like several notes like everywhere, and eventually I'm gonna get all in one space. But it's all over the place. So okay. No, Sarah doesn't have a last name for now, so she's just Sarah. And the originals also consist of Becky James, Jewel Allison, and Toddy Peters. Now, I was thinking last night while I'm at work, because I don't want to be there at the time. Hey, you. My little chihuahua. Sometimes he comes on the stream with me because he likes the attention. So sometimes when I'm at work and I just think about my WIPs, originally I had the idea to make Sarah and Ice Wilder or whatever that's called, kind of like Elsa. But when I was thinking about it more, I kind of want her to be, because okay, she's a telekinetic and telekinetic and telepathic. So as kind of that's kind of a rivalry with Sarah and the that protagonist Lauren. So I was kind of thinking of maybe making Sarah a kinetic, kind of bounce out. So that kind of making it so like, oh, um, they're evenly matched, things like that. I'm just in the planning stages, and everything is subject to change. Yes, chihuahuas are so adorable. I love them too. They're ironically, they're as small as they are. They're the most scariest dogs because they think that they're bigger than what they really are. So they try to fight pit bulls. And unfortunately, the pit bulls get in trouble when they want to chew them up, but the pit bull didn't start it. And my chihuahua, he doesn't fight. He can't fight, but he um he makes a lot of noise. I don't know. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so while I'm trying to finish up this aesthetic board, I have a bad habit of like not talking when I'm on the stream, so I need to work on that. But the thing of Unfriendly Black Mutants, it was actually inspired by a tweet, you know, saying that Lovey Simone and Lovey Simone, which by the way, I'm such a like really obsessed with her. But Lovey Simone, Ryan Destiny, Diamond White, and Coco Jones, all dark, beautiful, dark skinned young actresses who can pass for teenagers, to do a movie together, which would be awesome if they really did. Cause I yeah, sis, this would be awesome as a movie. And I'm also studying screenwriting, but I'm sticking to novel writing, well, fic writing mostly. But they were saying it would be so cool if they did a movie together. And with a lot of talks about representation, um, a lot of people, especially Black Panther, a lot of people been wanting more material excuse me, with Black people and fantasy. So I was trying to avoid it to prevent me from. I know she's in here. I'm looking at my French book. Okay. To prevent me from coming up with more ideas, but I just really couldn't ignore it. So I came up with that. That's inspired it. Now the concept I have for now is kind of like Mean Girls meets X-Men with a touch of the craft, and by a touch I mean no magic or spiritualistic influences, but it kind of stays within the superhero realm, so to speak. So that's how I came up with the idea for it. And along with that, I started like kind of, you know, delving deep into more with other, issues like, ooh, I need that. I'm sorry. So to delve into other issues like um kind of like Black girls finding, kind of have to create their own space, and then outsiders, angry because Black girls have created their own space. And I will elaborate on that more. I kind of want to have a little bit of that in there. Then there's the thing of Black girls can't really be introverted. And actually, one of the characters who I originally named her Charlotte, but now I'm gonna change her name to Trisha because I think that one's more cool. She's kind of reserved and to herself, and then she's kind of, in a way, she's kind of bullied for that. Like she's considered weird because she's not the life of the party, so to speak. So it's that, and then I also wanted to, because when it comes to these type of stories, I was curious about this as a topic. So I wanted to get into like human passing mutants. And by human passing, I mean like, people who look like Storm, Logan, yeah, Storm, Logan, Jean Grey, like they're mutants. We know they're mutants, but they could also pass for humans. So you have human passing moves. Whereas you get characters like Nightcrawler and even Mystique and even the mole people, from the X-Men cartoons who, in lack of a better word, looks like monsters. And so I kind of want to touch on that a bit. And because I decided that, my chatter, my viewer was like, why not create? Yeah, like why not create a group of like those kind of people? And I did. So the group, their faction, I call them the Celicrones, and they kind of, they live in the basement of the school with an academy. They live in the basement of the school, and they're kind of isolated from the rest of the school, and it's more so for protection because you got groups like Sarah saying, "Oh, they're dangerous. They're this, that, and the third," and then really they could be some of the nicest people. People, they could be some of the nicest characters to ever like be created. It depends. Actually, one of the protagonists, um, Trisha, she this is part of her arc. She identifies as another faction called the Unstables. And the Unstables are just like, the students who can't fully control their powers. So they're called the Unstables, which also they get picked on too. They get picked on too and are deemed less worthy. But really, Trisha should be a Celicrone. And the reason she should be a Celicrone is because her true form is actually like it's similar to Mystique by May. Visually, I don't know how I want to go with it, but she gets a pass because she's a shapeshifter, which makes it like which makes it easier on me because her her face claim diamond white changes up her look a lot. So you can easily say like she just changes her looks a lot. That's how she's able to kind of pass, as a human, and it kind of covers up her insecurities about, looking the way she looks. So it's topics like that I wanted to touch on. Yay, Dicer's here. Okay, I missed you on the last couple of streams. I'm actually just going over the factions now. And I was actually about to share my screen so I can start working on it. And I was gonna oh no, you're fine. I just haven't been chosen the right time to stream. So I'm really now that I'm trying to rework my schedule to, do my streams at a good time. So I can catch you and catch some of the chatters. But yeah, trying to do the stream is hard. No, I would say it's hard, but just trying to find a reasonable time. It's whew. Okay, what's your idea? How about something? Hmm. Okay. The only reason why I'm considering going with that is because oh, okay. The only reason why I'm considering going with that is because of Becky James. Okay, so I'm gonna change her whole name, Trisha Thompson. The only reason why I'm considering going with that is because of Becky James. So I'm gonna make a note of that. Now, whether or not it'll stick, I don't know. So I'm just gonna say possible. If not, I'll just use something else. I'm gonna die. I am going to die. Oh my gosh, I am going up. Okay, not going to die. I found it. Existential crisis over. Okay, it looks like it's in there. Why can't I find it while I'm in that notebook? Okay. Oh, really? That's not supposed to say that. Ooh, I'm gonna add that on too. Um, First of all, I'm about to get into this more, but I just want to put this out. I just want to point this out right quick because it just came to my mind. Dicer, you introducing me to Ruby was the worst, and I'm gonna explain why. Do you in volume 2? Now I'm not too far in volume 2 yet, but there's a scene where there's an epic, real epic, actually the best full fight scene I have ever seen in my entire life. Like nothing else is ever going to top that scene. Do you know what scene I'm talking about? Let me know if you know what scene I'm talking about. Volume 2, there was a really epic fight scene. I can full fight scene. I've been watching it nonstop, so I can pull it up. I can pull it up right quick so you can see what I'm talking about. I know I haven't got to the real nitty gritty stuff yet. I'm actually looking forward to that. And honestly, I said that series, which you really shouldn't have introduced me to, because now it's one of my favorites. But that series has been inspiring some ideas from for the this WIP, the Unfriendly Black Mutants. Hold on, I have the Bluetooth. Let me turn this off real quick so when I have the headset on, videos don't do it as a T. Videos don't the audio from the videos don't play.
I, for one, think that I just don't want to screw this up, you know? The people here are the coolest. No offense to you guys. Don't take it. Okay, they're just in here. I'm really excited for you to meet them. So be cool, okay? You're gonna be cool.
I just don't have time to finish. I don't have time to watch it as much as I would like to. But I may get to finish up volume 2 tonight at work.
Justice will be swift. Justice will be painful. It will be delicious. Right there. Hey.
I love Dora. She's one of the best characters on the show. Honestly, they're all. I love every single one of them.
I love these guys.
For some reason, the her storming in like that is one of my favorite parts of the season.
Children, please do not play with your food.
Okay, so that's the scene I was talking about. Kind of, sort of. Um, Kind of, sort of, but the point I was trying to make is first of all, I cannot stop watching that scene. I've been watching it for the past 2 days nonstop because it's one of the best things ever. And then I thought about, kind of something similar, between the originals and the Black Mutants, kind of a fight like that, only because the only difference is, unlike the unlike in Ruby, it wouldn't be just like friends having fun. It's literally, you know, these two groups of people just don't get along, and so it kind of furthers the feud between them. I don't know whether or not it's going to make it into the actual story, but it's just something I want to write for the fun of it. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't think of that. That's actually creative. Okay, so before I um delve. Okay, those. Oh, okay. Son, I kind of know, and is Neptune his friend? I kind of figured. Okay, now as far as the Glinda thing, I kind of figured it was something like that. Because and the only reason why I say that is because after that food fight, that epic food fight, she just came in and then she just started just like basically cleaning things up. And she cleaned it up really fast. So I figured she had like some extra powers, besides that. I mean, besides being a huntress. So that was kind of cool. Now, before I delve deep into the originals, I'm gonna get more into that. I had a couple of ideas for factions, and I kind of wanted to kind of talk it out a bit and just to see how it'll work. So I don't really have many guy characters in here. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I'm immune to guy characters. I don't know. Maybe I'm allergic to guy characters. Like honestly, majority of my character list is female. Uh, I'm gonna watch it. I think I have some time tonight at work to finish volume 2. Okay. So I randomly got this idea to have like a kind of faction where it's like mostly guys, or maybe it's by like an even number of guys and girls. And they're kind of like the jocks of the school, and the only reason I thought of that is because I had this thought in my head of Sarah Saint talking about a certain boy is cute, but she don't really go for his type. And I'm picturing it as a brown skinned boy. Kind of like keep the person I'm picturing is Keith Powers. However, um, he may he may change. It's something like that. The person I'm picturing is Keith Powers, but that may change. And you know, basically she makes a comment she don't go for his type, him being one of the sports guys. But, he's cute. And so she was also saying how that faction used to run the school because they were mostly male. That's a male dominated faction, but the originals kind of took over. And so I kind of want an idea for that kind of sports jock athletic faction, so to speak, just a male dominated faction. Like still have like there's some women in there, but also like it's like mostly male. So that was a thought I had. So please give me a yay or nay. Yeah, that's kind of the point. I haven't figured out just yet about the faction, like all of the faction and interaction. One thing I can say is that each of the main four protagonists does kind of have a dealing with each faction. So like Tasha, she before she groups up with her girls, Tasha, she kind of gets pulled into the originals. But the thing is, spoiler alert, she never becomes an original. Which Lauren tried to tell her, but she kind of don't listen. She's like on that. I see the good. And thank you, Maya. You have a good day too. And you can watch the rest of this later. And text me in the group. Text me in the group just in case because because this was only gonna stay up for a bit. So if you want, I can give you the YouTube link because this one's gonna yeah, I'm live on YouTube as well. But the YouTube one's gonna be permanent. Okay. So Lauren tried to tell Tasha she's not gonna be an original. Tasha kind of don't listen because she wants to see the good anyway. And then as I mentioned earlier, Trisha, previously known as Charlotte, she's supposed to be a Solochrome, but she's an unstable because she doesn't have full control of her powers. And Karsten, who I don't talk about often because I have an idea of her storyline. So I have an idea of her conflict, but I haven't quite delved deep into her storyline. Yeah, because I've been focused more on the other three, so I'm gonna get to her maybe on the next stream. And Carson is an unstable. Now Lauren, and this is an idea for another. I can't really call it a faction, but Lauren isn't part of any particular group. So in this kind of set, what would you call a group of people who's kind of choosing to be loners? Yeah, it's all cliques basically. I just like saying the word faction. The young one. Oh, that thank you. Because it's supposed to be kind of like that she works the unwanted. Okay. Cause it's supposed to be like uncategorized. I can think of Ooh, I kind of like both. Okay. Unwanted or isolated. I'm gonna just put or because I like them both. And then maybe at a later date I'll have my readers or something. If I can't figure out which one, I either have my readers vote on it or I flip a coin. Cause I like both of those. Okay. Now I still kind of need like a vote on that. Yeah, I love your ideas. I may not take all of them. No, because I still kind of like have an idea. I have some idea of the concept. I just may not take all of them, so that's nothing personal. But I actually like that idea. I still kind of need an input on that one faction I was saying. I kind of like the jocks. Well, for me, I would have to create my own sport. Yeah, which for me, I have to create my own sport, which is I'm really trying to find a way to respond to that because like what I want to say make me sound like a real a-hole. Because I was gonna say I will, but then that makes it sound like a real a-hole. But I'm just gonna say thank you. But I'm gonna be honest, like I'm just that writer who loves input. Because my thing is I'll write almost anything I would feel comfortable writing, but I still like to be I still like to be mindful of what the of my audience and the readers because I don't want them to get bored. But it's not like I don't think about every person who's gonna read because there's some people who's not even gonna know these exist. But I tend to think about my target audience, like people I have communications with. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna have that down. I'm gonna write that down because actually, oh, you mean like say the citizen? Like I know you're talking about the test, but then I just remember, even though I can't find a movie, and I'm not about to pay Disney Plus $7 a month. I remember they had this game called Save the Citizen, which I'm not gonna do an exact replica of it because I don't want no copyright sharks on me. But I gotta come up with something similar. Like for the most part, the ideas I have is like their PE is like their training. Oh no, 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 no. I messed up. No, I can't. I lost the chat. Ugh, oh well. Thank you. Please whisper it to me. 20. When did I get 20? Anyway. Okay. So I'm just gonna call them unnamed jock group. And then I'm gonna say possible citizen. Okay, now I'm gonna delve more into the originals. Okay, so our okay, so our members here are our queen bee Sarah, our resident Jeans Becky James, our airhead and kind of who you would consider a social media influence, um, Jewel. I forgot her name. And then this is Toddy Pierce. I have absolutely no idea why she's here. And by that, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know much about her. Okay. You know what? I was really trying to spell it this way to be clever, but I don't know. It just seems better spelled the way I kind of envisioned. So Tati. And I found this picture of Bella Thorne while putting this together, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I kind of wish that I was like really good at like costume making and designing because I would kind if I could make a super suit, not even just costume. If I was good at drawing, um, I will put like okay, I will make her battle suit kind of like what this outfit is, but the jacket will be leather. The jacket will be leather, and then her she will wear a bodysuit, but it would kind of like have like the kind of cyberpunk theme type of outfit. You know, it's like where it's black with lights on it. Well, they look like lights to me, but yeah, I just when it comes to that style of clothing, I just kind of love the cyberpunk kind of style. And I actually low key want like for like their battle suits to kind of be like cyberpunk looking, but then I have to think about the setting and cyberpunk kind of setting. If I'm putting this in like a futuristic type of thing. Okay. Okay, thank you, Dicer. I got it. Okay. Um the here's the thing about that. And that's kind of gonna feed into Tasha's storyline. So the thing is that they kind of take Tasha in. So Tasha gonna think that she's, gonna get initiated into the originals. And then, she starts getting her head pumped about, sorry. She kind of gets her head pumped about being the first black member of the originals. And she's like, okay. So Tasha gets it in her head that she's gonna be like the first black girl member of the originals. The Wait a minute. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. Okay. At this point, I'm trying to figure out, have I been saying officials this whole time or have I been saying originals? Because it's like in my mind, they both mean the same thing and then they both start with the letter O. But anyway, thank you for catching that because I didn't. I'm embarrassed. But, like I said, the point of, I can't even talk now because I'm so embarrassed. My mind just went blank. Okay. Anyway, as I'm gonna say for the millionth time, as I try to get my thoughts together, Tasha Tasha kind of thinks she's gonna be like the first black member of the officials, and yeah, and she kind of gets big headed, and Lauren tries to warn her. It's like, yeah, they don't accept girls that look like us. And then Tasha's like, well, you know, maybe things change. And then I had wrote it for a prompt that Tasha gets paint poured on her. And it was for a writing prompt. Now I'm have it in there, but just I'm only writing this down so I can remember, like, even though I said it like 500 times. Oh, I like that, the wild ones. That is not the. Ooh, okay. I like those too. I'm not able to go, but I know my best friend gonna say something. Okay. Okay, if it seems like I'm not paying attention to the chat, I'm actually trying as best as possible. I just have like ADHD, so I'm really like my focus is like when I start typing things is like literally on what I'm typing. So I'm trying to do a little bit of both. Oh, you're fine. I actually thought you left because I was annoying you. But I just saw your Hero Academia comment, and I heard of My Hero Academia, but I never watched it. But I actually may now that I'm trying to be open minded about anime. Not that I ever had anything against anime. I just never actually sat down and watched it. At this point, me getting into anime is legit. Two things: inspiration and drama. Mostly the drama because I am a stickler for drama. I need to update this story. Okay. I'm a sis. I'm gonna send something to my best friend because I kind of want to see what her I kind of want to see what her reaction to something. Uh, the thing I just typed because okay. So the thing about what I was saying about the guy who unnamed who kind of does both and tech and sports is kind of unintentionally kind of like Cameron Drake from the movie Reality High. I wasn't trying to do that, but like when I thought about it, I know she's gonna say like that's what I'm doing it from unintentionally. I just kind of want to see what she's gonna say about it, so I'm gonna send it to her real quick. Okay, there's one anime full of drama I am watching. Season two. What is it and what's it about? Fruit basket. Let me look that up. Okay. Ooh, this one sounds. Yeah, yeah. This one sounds interesting. I do have some. Oh, okay, I do have some like. Okay, I do have some like qualms, but I'm gonna like check it out to see if I feel comfortable. If I feel comfortable watching it, but it sounds interesting. That's who he is. Oh, see now I'm sad. Okay, okay, I'll look into it. Okay, I still got more. Trying to think, I still got more time because I'm really trying not to stay up. I think how far I am. Okay. Trying to think. Hour and a half. About an hour and a half. Okay. I think yeah, I think I'm gonna get off at the 3 hour mark. Right now we're at the hour and 30 minute mark, so we're good. Well, actually I'm not too shy to eat on camera today. I'm gonna eat like some healthy frozen meals. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's food. It's food and I feel like cooking. That was not what I was trying to do. I was saying earlier that I was thinking when it came to the officials, I was thinking about making a kind of a change. In my original notes, I had that Sarah, who's the leader of the group, is supposed to have like ice powers. Because she's an ice queen. But then I'm thinking only because I love telekinesis so much for some reason. Kind of, giving her like the telekinetic powers, kind of like how Lauren has. But the premise I'm going for between those two and their rivalry is kind of like Jean Grey versus Scarlet Witch. And I'm only thinking that because of that food fight, but then yeah, they're both are. So the thing is though, excuse me. Yeah, kind of like that. That's kind of what I wanted to go with. And the reason I was thinking about that was I told you that food fight scene that I kind of wanted to add to the fit. Whatever I'm calling this now. I kept imagining, you know, things getting things like chairs and tables getting thrown and broken and things, and so I mean they can still get thrown like physically because I think I wanted to make one of the girl. Well, of course, a couple of the girls are physically strong. I'm trying to decide if I want to change powers like with Sarah, or if I wanted to kind of write the scene to fit her powers. Cause I actually, like having an ice character. That was no. I'm queen of the castle. Hey, for now, I'm just gonna keep her as the ice queen. both because she's the leader of the officials. So it was kind of like a play on words, like, Ice Queen. So that's kind of why I wanted to give her ice powers. You're good, and I know the word you're looking for is metaphorically. And to be honest, that is not an easy word to spell. I'm sorry. Dang, I zoned out. Okay. You know what? Yeah, okay. I'm just not seeing this comments. So yeah, she's kind of like Regina from Mean Girls. Um, what do you mean by in her satellites? That one I don't. I don't know how to answer that one. Can you please expound on that one? Okay. Hyperthermia. She can lower the body temperature, but can affect other around her. Can... Oh, I like that. I'm gonna put that in. So actually, I'm gonna take out freezing. Then I'm gonna take out freezing in place of hypothermia, and then I'm gonna say the plastics. They're always basically yeah. That's kind of the thing. So the officials was kind of inspired by the plastics, and Sarah is supposed to be the Regina George, supposed to be like the Regina George, and then actually Jewel, she's kind of supposed to be a mixture of Cameron and Gretchen. She kind of has that need for popularity, like Gretchen has, but she's also an airhead like Cameron. And then there's uh, now Becky, I've not quite figured out a power that goes well for her just yet, but she's smart, like almost genius, like smart. It's just that Tasha's smarter than her. And so she's kind of Tasha's, so she's kind of there to rival Tasha. And then Toddy, she's just there. I really don't know. Like that's kind of why I was so grateful that you gave me those. That's why I was kind of grateful that you gave me those generators to give me ideas that will fit. Now this one is kind of this one idea I have is kind of tricky considering it kind of goes into the evil redhead stereotype. But I was thinking Toddy. I mean, even though granted me having her as basically the token redhead, um, is already kind of bad in a sense. But I may balance it out by having like a good redhead. But I was thinking about Toddy having the five because I originally Trisha was supposed to have the was supposed to be the power connect, but then I switched her out to be a shapeshifter. Okay. Fair. Um, for Becky, little person, come here. Look, come here, come here. Look who wanted some attention. It's my writing partner Chewy. Chewy, say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. Look, say hello to the good people of the internet. Say hi, internet people. Hi, internet people. Okay. Okay, I'm looking into it. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look into Mandrill. She sounds awesome. Okay. Hear me out. Okay. So, while I was looking up the one about pheromones, I came across something called body body manipulation. And so I'm reading the capabilities now. So I'm thinking of giving that to, hold on, to Jewel, and only because Jewel is like she's kind of like the social media influencer in a sense. She's supposed to be like the standard of beauty. So her character wise, she's like the social media influencer. She's obsessed with the idea of like, an Instagram type. It's an Instagram type of platform for the students at the academy. And so she's kind of like that. So I'm reading up on um, the body manipulation. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Can you be quiet? Okay. Says the user has complete control of the anomalies and bodies of one cell and others, including skin, nails, fat muscles, blood, nerves, allowing them to freely alter and manipulate them. Users can grow additional appendages and body parts, remove them, or otherwise manipulate bodies in invisible chemical or subcellular levels. This can also allow these to telekinetically move another human through their bodies. The user might be able to manipulate the bodies of other species, such as extraterrestrial creatures. More advanced users may be able to interact or exert control over bodies. Metaphysical beings such as ghosts and spirits, and even the likes of deities. I like it. I like it. So, yay or nay? Okay, so is the body manipulation for because I know we're gonna talk about with Becky being the kind of resident genius of that group. Um, I kind of wanted. I was thinking about giving like I'm about to call her Haley. That's the name of her face claim. Um, Jewel, the body manipulation, and the reason why I was saying is because. Who, Jewel or Becky? Okay, so I was gonna give that one to Jewel, and you were saying that maybe she hasn't fully came into. Okay, so hear me out. I'm gonna say that for now. This is what I'm thinking. So if I go with that, for now, uh, well, one I could say she's an undercover unstable. No, I'm actually gonna get Becky like pheromone power, but even though body manipulation comes into pheromones, I had wanted to get that one to. Okay, so pheromone one that I'm gonna research further into, or something like that, something similar to that is gonna go to Becky, and I thought that Jewel could have the body manipulation. Not like the puppeteer. I mean, that's one of the forms of body manipulation, but this is more like the idea. Okay, the one that coincides with the idea I'm thinking is that okay. So the user of body manipulation has complete control of the autonomies and bodies of oneself and others, including skin, nails, fat, muscles, blood, nerves, etc. And so I'm thinking it's like cause she's the mean girl of the group. What she would do is like, make as a she can also do something like that too. Okay, I mean not she, but I was like while I was reading on the body manipulation, that's a part of it where you can telekinetically like move someone's body. Basically, you can't. If I want to put it in, which I probably can, she can mind control someone. But I was saying, like, she'll also do things like, make someone's nose bigger to, to embarrass them. But I don't know, that mind control though. I think it might work for her. The only thing is, won't that kind of go against the fact that she's a complete airhead? Because I'm thinking if she's a complete airhead, okay, that's something. So she's an airhead, then it's like it almost would make sense for her to have like anything that involves her actually thinking, you know? Okay, so Jewel, the resident IG model. I'm calling her that for now, but that really pointed out that I can't spell. I see that. It's not that I can't spell. I just type so fast that I miss letters and things, miss words stuff. But everyone has that problem. Okay. Just some of the stuff I'm coming up with. If I know it looks like I'm switching tabs a lot, which I understand that that's kind of annoying, but I do it. I mean, not tabs, notes. I'm not, and that's because with the way my brain works, it's like I'm writing down notes for one idea and then another idea starts popping up in my head. So I just try to get it all out. And then okay, I'm gonna be honest. With the way some of these ideas are flowing out, I could probably work on this one during this year's NaNoWriMo, which I'm going to participate in. Okay. That okay. I'm just not seeing this. I do apologize if I'm responding late. But that's a good question. So I'm thinking because okay, so I'm thinking because she's not fully she's not fully stable in her powers just yet. That maybe her that maybe the effects of her powers do wear off after a while. Okay, a psychic vampire. Okay, please elaborate. Okay, psychic. Okay, okay. So this is what I'm thinking. So in the food fight scene, yeah, in the food fight scene, I had mentioned that I had mentioned that. Give me 1 second. Okay, I had mentioned that Sarah's mom kind of comes in and prevents Sarah from okay, I gotta stop talking and research it. Okay. So what I'm thinking is it's mentioned in the food fight scene that Sarah is about to kind of suck the life out of I mean not suck the life. Oh gosh. It's trying to hyper hypothermate, whatever the word I'm trying to use. Betty using hypothermia against her mom comes in, puts a stop to it, thus in the fight in the cafeteria. Okay. Right here. In this fight scene, um, Sarah tries to use the hypothermia against Lauren by lowering her body temperature, but her mom comes in and stops it. So maybe she can be that. Okay, so yay or nay on Sarah's mom being the. Okay, I'm trying to see if I'm still here because I just had a random internet loss. So please let me know if I'm still here. But yeah, and but yeah, she does need to have her daughter under control. So like I was trying to say before the internet really cut me off,